Guys, how? How do you do it? I saw a really fit guy on the train. Sorry, let me get changed. Fit guy on the train. You got your eye contact. Like, you're looking at each other. It's obvious, okay? It was at my stop, and I got up, and I went. Well, I fell on the chair, but anyway, that's beside the point. I went, and then I'm probably not going to see him again. How does one go about this? Like, do people just go up and ask for someone's number? Like, I would never do that. Is that what people do? Is that what I'm going wrong? Because I couldn't fathom ask for a guy's number. I couldn't. I just wait for the guy to come up to me. But that never happens. So, I mean, what am I doing wrong? Do people actually go up and ask for a guy's number? I'm confused.
All the majority of women need to do is learn to smile a little and twirl their hair to get a guy to approach them. Most guys would take the hint and talk to her. If a woman can't even do that, I wonder how they expect guys to approach, say hello, and ask for her number in the face of rejection. The guys who do learn how to do this though are seen as more confident and will get a lot more women. You may not be interested in Western women, but if you want to go overseas and find a woman, it's a good skill to have.
That is an interesting point.
I do not get why men think this is acceptable. So I went shopping and I was just getting something random like washing up liquid, and this guy who was older than me literally looked at me and went, "Hey, beautiful," and then like looked me up and down like that. Made me feel uncomfortable. But, you know, and people will say, "Oh, well, he was just giving you a compliment." But he's kind of looking at me in a way that I don't really appreciate. And as I say, it literally, like, it was just a bit weird. Like, and then when I thought about it after, and I was just like, am I being a bit too sensitive? But then, like, I was walking home after and I was like, do you know what? I have never even thought to do it, but I've never, like, gone up to a man and said, "Hey, handsome," and like look them up and down and like objectify them in that way. So I just don't understand why men think that they can do it to women. It's just really unnecessary, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. Yeah, how weird. Like, women, I've never seen a woman do that. I've never even heard of a woman doing that. Maybe there are and I just don't know about it, but you know, it's quite common for men to do something like that, and I just think it's really unacceptable. Don't do that. We don't appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment. However, I don't know you and I don't need to know that. So yeah, please stop making women feel uncomfortable and don't approach us like that. Thanks.
First of all, men are visual creatures. That is one of the reasons why women doll themselves up and make themselves look pretty, because they know men are attracted to physical beauty. Second of all, women objectify themselves when it suits them. When they want free drinks or when they want a man's money, they will wear push-up bras and do the best that they can to make themselves more appealing. But they don't want it whenever it doesn't suit them. They can't have it both ways. I also know plenty of women who objectify men, but they can get away with it.
Absolutely, they're hypocrites.
I swear, the standards for dating men are so low, the bar is literally on the floor and could not be lower. I went out with this guy a few weeks ago, and after the date, he kissed me, and I said, like, no, I'm not really into it right now, and he immediately was like, oh, okay, no problem. And we continued on, and he didn't make a big deal of it. And tell me why, in that moment, I was so incredibly attracted to this man. I was so attracted to him for doing nothing than the bare fucking minimum and respecting and understanding consent and boundaries. And he was honestly the hottest man alive to me at that moment. This is what dating has become. It's very sad.
They've been disrespected by Chads and Tyrone so much and can barely get any decency from men. Some men can go out and just be a little respectful and the chicks will start creaming themselves. Very light work.
Too easy.